Hey everybody, this is GGB, Colas Puppers. Today we're going to be getting into another episode of this Mountain West Saints and SEC Browns game. Excuse me if I don't have as much excitement this episode, because legit, I just recorded this about 5 minutes ago. I recorded this all in one session, and I hit a button and it deleted all of it. So I'm gonna be doing this for the second time in a row, and that's upsetting to me. But the Mountain West Saints are losing heading into the second quarter. But it's not going too poorly. They're only losing by 10 points at this point. But SEC does have a ball, so they're driving. They're driving down the field. Okay, they dump it off here on this 3rd and 21, and they pick up about 7 yards, but that's not enough to get in field goal range. So we're going to be seeing a punt on this 4th and 14. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, happy Easter. Hope you guys had a good Easter Sunday. I'm hopefully gonna have a good one. Obviously, I'm recording this in the morning. But I hope you guys had a great Easter Sunday. Thank you for watching these videos, by the way. I'm just gonna start out with that. It really does help my, insanity levels. I'm honestly going to say it's insane. I haven't seen a lot of the people. I haven't seen a lot of my friends in like a month. I think it's been about a month. Last time I saw a face that wasn't my own family's. And don't get me wrong, my family's great, but at some point I don't care if I'm staying with Drew Brees and his family. Eventually they're gonna get on your nerves if you stay there every single day and you don't get to see anyone else. I just miss seeing other people and talking to another human person, not my family. So you go play action here. Oh, and he gets hit while he's running. I was almost close to a safety, so he's lucky to get rid of that ball. But honestly, guys, thank you guys for watching these videos. Some of them have turned out to be blowouts. Those of you that kept watching the video after it was a blowout, that is a real dedication. I have to watch them, but you guys definitely have a choice, and thank you guys for watching them. Definitely helps me that people are watching. Okay, Hollister fumbles. Okay, you might as well. This is a horrendous offensive productive game. If you like turnovers, you've been getting a lot of them. What are we at? 3 fumbles. No, 4 fumbles, 1 interception. There we go. That's right. And it's not even like running backs are fumbling, which is what happened to the SEC. It's like receivers are fumbling. Receivers shouldn't fumble. I'm just going to state this as a fact. Receivers should not fumble. It's not like they're carrying the football. People are trying. You're getting tackled most of the time, and you just lose the ball. It's like idiotic. You need to hold on to the football. I'm just stating facts. But let's see what this SEC team can do with the 22-yard line. They're up by about 10 points. So, 14 minutes and 16 seconds left in the second quarter. And he is tackled in the backfield for a loss by Mr. Leighton Vander Esch. Honestly, if you're wondering, there is a Saint on almost every single football team. And on the SEC, it is Mr. Alvin Kamara. So, good for Alvin Kamara. Do-do-do-do. Da-da-da. Yeah. Saints. Anyways, SEC, 2nd and 12. Let's see what they do here. They've done a great job so far. He drops back to pass, and he throws it over the middle to Mr. Julio Jones for a short gain. Anyways, It's very exciting to do these episodes, and I just hope you guys enjoy them as much as I do. It's really helpful to have people watch my videos for, self-esteem reasons. But honestly, thank you guys who watched this video. It's very helpful to me. You can hit the like and subscribe button. That would be even better, It's nice to have those views. We tackled just short of the first down, so we're going to be seeing a 13-0 ball game. And considering how horrendous this offense for the Mountain West has played in this first half, being down by 13 points, if you could tell, if I was a Mountain West Saints fan, or a Mountain West fan, I'm sorry, I don't need to include the Saints fans. Everyone who's watching this is just like, they're a college football conference fan, obviously. So if your favorite teams in the Mountain West, you're going to be rooting for the Mountain West, obviously. But if I was a Mountain West fan, and you could tell me that my team would play as horrible on offense as they have already, commit 3 turnovers, never get the ball past midfield, but you could tell me they will be only losing by 13 points, I'd take that in a heartbeat. I mean, come on. They've played absolutely horrendous on offense, but their defense has really stepped up when they needed to, and that's what we've seen here today. So, 12.5 minutes left. Get the kickoff. We're going to get to see a return from none other than Mr. Nick Bodden, the fullback from the Mountain West Conference. So, we're going to get to see this Derek Carr and the Mountain West offense on the 30-yard line. He has not had a good day today. I mean, let's get real here. He is not having the best day. He has 1 interception, no touchdowns. There's nothing really going his way for him. Devontae Adams hasn't won his matchup against Stephon Gilmore more than, once. Hollister's his only reliable target. 30-yard line. So let's see. They go 5 wide here. And that's just giving the pass rushers an opportunity to tee up. Honestly, they're... Dang, he misses them. That guy was open. But... honestly, you gotta be surprised. That offensive line held up very well against that pass rush. They were just kind of just like, hey, chill. We got you. And they just kind of, protected him. I didn't expect that, honestly. So let's see what they do on this 2nd and 10. This looks like it's going to be a run, but I think maybe play action is in store here. But no, they run it, and he's just absolutely blown up in the backfield. And actually, never mind. Not in the backfield. He gets like a yard, so technically it's not the backfield. But, it's basically like the backfield because he went nowhere. But, anyways. See, on this 3rd and 9, what they do. Long, deep throw over the middle to Mr. Jacob Hollister, pushing them all the way to the 47-yard line. And I think first time in enemy's territory today. So, let's see what Derek Carr and the offense can do now. Let's see if they can push them farther into field goal range, or if they're just going to, kind of chill and just punt again, which is what they're best at doing. Or maybe they'll, fumble or throw an interception. They seem to be great at that. Sorry, Mountain West fans, for being hating on your team, but they definitely have not shown up here today. But maybe they will in this drive. Maybe they'll, do something. So they run it. Ooh, good run for Rashad. Pushes it all the way to the 32-yard line. Rashad Penny, that was his first probably good-sized run of the day. He's really had a bad day offensively. But, Rashad is a very good running back. In real life, well, I wouldn't say very good. I still think Chris Carson's a better running back than he is, and he's a 7th-round draft pick. But Rashad Penny, he honestly didn't live up to his 1st-round draft potential. But He's a good secondary option other than Carson. They have 2 good running backs, honestly. And they have a new boom zoom in Seattle. You got Chris Carson with the boom, and you have Rashad with the zoom. They remind me of the Saints with Kamara and Ingram. And they were just the perfect duo. But now we get to see Chris Carson and Rashad Penny. They're a great duo. And honestly, sometimes you need that. Like, as great as Derrick Henry is, he's not a... Did they straight up do a screen pass to Michael Gallup 2 times in a row, even though it didn't work the first time? It's not like he went somewhere the first time and they're like, hey, let's try that again. Like, he went backwards the first time, and then they're like, you know what? I like that production. Let's go backwards another time. Because, I mean, why not? So this is 3rd and 11. Let's see what they do. He's pressured. It was a good throw under pressure, but it's 4th and 1. Honestly, you need to go for it if you're Sean Payton. Sean Payton, please go for it. I know you're probably not going to go for it because, you know, this is a video game and it's not real life Sean Payton. Because real life Sean would go for this. I think we all know this. 4th and 1 after you pick up 10 yards on a 3rd and 11 and you're not in your own territory, you're deep in the other guy's territory. Yeah, come on. This is Sean Payton's thing. He's like, you know, I live and die by my decisions. So, anyways, they're down 13-3. So, I mean, it's not a bad deficit. But other than that one drive, they've really got nowhere on offense. So, I mean, it's a pretty bad deficit. If you can't go anywhere on offense, then I don't know how you're going to score 10 points, honestly. I guess they could throw interceptions, which, I mean, could happen. I mean, have you met either of these offenses today? They're both not playing well. 5 total turnovers. You need to not commit 5 total turnovers. Like, that is horrendous. In one half. It's not like in the total game, they've committed 5 turnovers. So, yeah, in the total game so far, they have committed 5 turnovers, yes. But, like, in the total game, in, like, about 20 minutes, they've committed 5 turnovers. That's a turnover every 4 minutes. That is not good at all. That is extremely bad. Let's see what Matt Stafford does here today. 9.5 minutes left to go in this game. So, let's see what they are able to pull off here. So, let's see. They go quick pass. First down. Nope, sorry, not first down quite yet. 2nd and 1. Tackled by Deshaun Gibson Sr. And if the Mountain West really wants to go far this year, I mean, it's got to be next year because what I'm saying has to apply to next year. I mean, they can still go far this year, but what I'm saying is if they really want to improve it, so they go play action here. Chance of field throws, yep. It seems about right, but they really want to go far. If they want to really improve their team, they need to get the secondary better. Because they have a good core on offense already. Josh Allen, I'm going to just assume that Josh Allen's going to be the quarterback next year. Just go on a limb here. Derek Carr might still be the starting quarterback at the Raiders. But, you know, the Bills are just poised. They set up with such a great team. I feel like they're the team to beat in the AFC East right now. Not the Pats. But, so go run here, Derrick Henry. Good run by Derrick Henry, 11 yards. But what I'm saying is, Josh Allen's young. You're going to have a good young quarterback in Josh Allen. You got a running back, Rashad Penny's a young guy. He's going to hopefully get better for that team. And you got a tight end, Josh Oliver is a young guy, and so is Jacob Hollister. If you can get a young, good receiver, that's the main thing. Preston Williams for the Dolphins had extreme skill last year, but he ended up getting hurt. So if they could have him rise to the next level, and he could be their new guy, I could see that. I could see him being the next, Devontae Adams for this team. And if you could team Preston Williams up next year with Devontae Adams, this could be a killer team on offense. But honestly, I thought the MIC was going to be a killer team on offense this year. If you looked at the roster, it was crazy. Big Ben Roethlisberger, Kareem Hunt, Antonio Brown, Kenny Golladay, Julian Edelman. That is a killer. It is an awesome offense. But apparently, it just didn't work. I guess anywhere Antonio Brown goes is automatically poisoned. It just kills the team's spirit. But, I feel like that's not taken into consideration in a video game, and it's just overall. But maybe it's not. They do have that morale thing in the game. Maybe they have personalities. But anyways, the Browns are up 20-3. The Saints have got to get points before the end of this half. Say on this drive, but I don't feel like they're gonna punch it in on this drive. So you got to make it a 14-point game before halftime because you're gonna get the ball after half. So it's a very important thing that you don't go down by more than 14. You're not down by more than 14 points at half, because then if you get the ball after half, you can drive down the field, get a touchdown. Then you're only down by a touchdown. You can come back from it. That's not bad, honestly. You need to score before the end of the half. And if it's at the very least a field goal, ideally you'd score a touchdown, and then you could score a touchdown when you get the ball back in the third quarter, which is tomorrow, by the way. That episode's coming out. So you're gonna return from Rashad Penny. But ideally, that's what you would do. And then you get a touchdown before the end of the half. And then you can get a touchdown there. Then you're only down by 3. Even if they get a field goal on their first drive, you're only down by... If you get a touchdown, you're going to be in the lead. So, let's see what the Mountain West offense has dialed up here today. Let's see what Derek Carr and his team could do. And honestly, they drove down the field pretty well last time. They drove down without ease until they decided to, throw the same screen pass to Michael Gallup 2 times in a row without even trying to do anything else. But this looks like a run here set up. So they go, throws it short to Josh Oliver. Josh Oliver goes and picks up a good, let me see, 15 yards? Is it 15 yards on that play? And honestly, Josh Oliver's a good young talent. I think Josh Oliver can turn into a great tight end in Jacksonville, and that would make him a great tight end for this Mountain West team, and they definitely need a great tight end. And honestly, if he turns out to be a great tight end, he could be the starting tight end, and Hollister's not a bad tight end out of Wyoming either. So, if you bring him on the field, Oliver on the field, and Hollister on the field, and you could have Devontae Adams and Preston Williams. That'd be the ideal. And Rashad Penny on the field. That'd be the ideal thing for me, at least. Okay, so they go run. Honestly, good run. It seems like they figured out how to drive the ball here. They're going pretty well so far. So let's see what they do on this 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line. Good run by Rashad Penny, and it seems like he's starting to get his mojo on. And this offense has started to click. I might have talked too soon. So let's see what they do here. They have Nick Bodden on the field, which makes me think it's going to be a pass. But oh wait, to go play action. That was bad. Not as ideal situation as get to sacked by Zadarius Smith. And I don't know if that was just bad blocking or if it was the perfect blitz. But Derek Carr legit had no time to throw this ball. Unless he had a receiver. He didn't have a running back going short routes, so, he'd have to... He can't just, kind of flick it. But, if you notice, Zadarius Smith forced an 8- yard loss. An 8- yard. That's a lot of 8 minuses. Anyways, let's see what they do here on 2nd and 18. Let's see if they bring the blitz here. Yeah, they do. He dumps it off short, slant route, Jay Ajayi, 3rd and 3 coming up. So let's see. About 6 minutes left in this second quarter. Let's see what the Mountain West Saints have dialed up for this 3rd and 3 play. So it looks like it's going to be a run. And honestly, inside run won't work. Outside run might. I think they have the numbers outside. Yeah, they do. They do. They got the numbers outside. He picks up a good... Wait, that was a good 10 yards on that run. Wow. So let's see what Rashad and Derek Carr can do here. On 1st and 10. They're definitely deep in Browns territory. They could easily get a field goal on this drive. I mean, like, you should get a field goal on this drive. Unless you do crazy stuff like turn the ball over or get sacked 12 times. You should get a field, at the very least, a field goal on this drive. So let's see what they do here on 1st and 10. Drops back to pass. Oh, and he's sacked by Von Miller, the 37-yard line. For a 2nd and 18 again. Oh no, Von Miller's in the zone. Von Miller's in the zone. That's bad for them. Von Miller in the zone. Fearmonger. You don't want Von Miller to get in the zone, and yet now he is, so that's not ideal for them. Ideal for SEC fans, though. Von Miller is a very big part of that offense. And it's weird. If you're, honestly, a fan of Texas A&M, then you know that Von Miller never played in the SEC. He played in the Big 12, which is why it's weird for him to be on the SEC, but I'm going current. Yeah, I know. It's weird, but your player played for... Texas A&M is now in the SEC, so that's what I'm going off of. Just like, you know... Josh Woodrum played for Liberty. Liberty was not an independent at the time. It was a smaller school. But you know what? I need a third quarterback. But, yeah, that's what I'm going to go with because I don't really feel like researching as to which players played in which conference at what time. Because, I mean, like that I have to go back in Nebraska's history. And because Nebraska wasn't always in the Big Ten. All the players from Nebraska have to go. It's just so... So he gets his time to scan the field, and, you know, he gets to dump it off, you know, a good yard. Like, maybe not even a yard. Yeah, it was a yard. 4th and 20. Now, that was at the 39-yard line. That's so far away for a field goal. And now that sack really killed you, honestly. When I said sack, I expected, like, a 4 or 5-yard loss. Like, when I said 12, and, you know, that was an exaggeration. But 1 sack, 8 yards... God, that sack killed him. Now Sanders has to go out here. You know, long field goal. I feel like the smartest move here would just be to, you know, punt. Look at how far that is away from... I mean, like, I like Sanders, but I don't think this is in him. I don't think so. Yep, it's not good. Like I said, shouldn't take that field goal. But 3.5 minutes left to go. Let's see what the SEC can dial up here today. See if they can go get another field goal or a touchdown before halftime. Yep, Sean Payton, you should be set. You should have punted there. I don't see a reason you should have kicked it. But Eric Henry definitely impressed last time he was out there. And I don't know, maybe Derrick Henry's just running style works better against this Mountain West front because all I know is Nick Chubb's doesn't. It just hasn't so far. I don't think it's going to. It's just not going well for Nick Chubb. He's just getting stuffed every time he carries the ball. So let's see what they do here on this 1st and 10. It looks like it's going to be a run. Might just go past, though, with these tight ends on the field. Nope, they go run. And again, like I said, stuffed instantaneously. 2-yard game. Nick Chubb's really got nowhere on the ground. Like, nowhere. Honestly. He got 1 touchdown. 2nd and 8. Anyways, let's see what the Mountain West defense can do here on this 2nd and 8. Got about 3 minutes left. So let's see. This looks like it might be a run with Kamara. Yep, they go run with Kamara, and you know, this one is stuffed. George Iloka, 47. Okay, it's George Iloka. But, you know, for not starting, you know, honestly, Iloka is on the field a lot. I think he must be the slot guy or something. Or the nickelback, I'm sorry. But he's honestly on the field a lot. So let's see what they do on this 3rd and 10. About 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in this second quarter. Let's see what Matt Stafford has dialed up. So he really has all day to throw the ball. There is really no one coming after him. But he throws it deep. And it's incomplete. But it's good. The field goal is good. Good defense by Mr. George Iloka. Down here. Like, look at this. Honestly, he has the numbers. It is Iloka and 2 guys. But Iloka is able to hit it out of the hands of Amari Cooper. But just, like, punching straight through his body. Like, when you just want to get the ball out of someone's hands, you stick your hand straight through their heart to stop it. That happens all the time to me. Sure hope it happens to everyone else, too. Hope I'm not weird. But let's see what Derek Carr can do with 2 minutes, 18 seconds left. He can drive down the field. He has a lot of time. So let's see what he can do here. Obviously, we're probably going to be seeing the 2-minute warning soon. But anyways, we have Nick Bodden on the field. This looks like a run. Honestly, shouldn't run. Running is a bad plan. Always is going to be a bad plan. Especially with 2 minutes and 18 seconds left on the clock. Yeah, run. Bad plan. I don't know what else you think, but now we got Mr. Jamal Adams in the zone. Bad. Not a good thing. You don't want anyone in the zone. Now they have 2 SEC players in the zone. I'm talking about Jamal Adams and Von Miller. So you definitely want those 2. Don't want those 2 guys in the zone. But you really don't want anyone in the zone in this team. It's just stocked with talent. So 2-minute warning. Let's see what the Mountain West does here before halftime. Let's see if they can put any points on the board or if they're just gonna, not do anything. So let's see. 2 minutes left. They're sitting at their own 18-yard line, 2nd and 11. Drops back to pass. Derek Carr throws quickly, but it's incomplete. They're looking at a 3rd and 11. Oof, with 1:57 seconds left. And SEC's looking like if you stop them here, take a timeout, it'll be good. Pretty much set. So they bring out Nick Bodden on the field, which makes me think it's going to be a run. Yeah, they scooch him over. They hand it off to him. Oh, man, if that guy wasn't there. But he was. They pick up a good 9 yards, but they're still going to have to punt it away to the SEC here. So let's see what they can do here on offense. 1:52 seconds left. Let's see what the SEC can do. So, let's see the punt from Mr. Rigoberto Sanchez. Let's see how far away he can get this thing. Definitely don't want a big return on this drive for the SEC. So, Rigoberto Sanchez is just going to... Man, what a leg. I think that went way out the back of the end zone. No chance for a return on that. Good job, Rigoberto Sanchez. From Hawaii. But, Derrick Henry's coming back on the field. If you want to see either of these teams' full rosters, so why these players are on the field, you don't know what college they came from, maybe. The SEC, that was yesterday, Mountain West Conference at SEC Quarter 1. First episode, go check that out. Also, if you want to check out the Mountain West roster, they played Wild Card Weekend, so that was my first episode, MWC at American Quarter 1. So that they have their rosters over there, so check it out. So he throws it quickly to Evan Engram. And they just decide, you know what? Why stop the clock when we can just, let it run for no reason? About 1:30 left in this quarter or second half, I guess. And honestly, they do have the firepower to, get down this field and either score a touchdown and get a field goal range in 1.5 minutes. But, He just decided, why do that? When, we can just chew the clock for no reason. They're going to snap it, with a minute 20 left. They've just wasted, about 30 seconds. Or 20 seconds, I'm sorry. So they go blitz here. What a tackle. What a tackle by Mr. DeMonte Kazee. Because if that guy doesn't, if Kazee doesn't make the tackle, that Amari Cooper might be gone. He might be. He might be gone, but at the maybe not gone, but at the very least, deep in range for a field goal for the Mountain West. Mountain West territory. But we're sitting at a minute, 1 second left. That was a big tackle by DeMonte Kazee. They're at their own 43-yard line. Let's see what SEC has in store here. So, the Mountain West brings a blitz with Wagner and Leighton Vander Esch. Stafford throws out quickly to Mike Evans, but he's tackled very quickly for a 3-yard gain. So, by Nevin Lawson. 40 seconds left, and they're still not calling a timeout. But he shoves back to pass. He throws it out of bounds. Now, that's the smart thing to do there. 43 seconds left. You need to get out of bounds. Stop the clock without using timeouts. That's what you want to do. At their own 44. They're at the Mountain West 44-yard line. I'd say about 10 yards, and you're sitting at solid field goal range there. So, let's see what they do. They bring the blitz. Intercepted. DeMonte Kazee. The man, the myth, the legend himself. And like I've said before, it's not like he's the most talented on this team. Far from it. But it just seems like he's the heart and blood of this defense. It seems like he's around the ball all the time. He's just he has the most energy. He's just always there to make the play. And he makes the play there. And he sets up the Mountain West offense with Derek Carr. And for some reason, Jay Ajayi's stats at their own 42-yard line. So we're looking at about, 20 yards you have to gain. So, yeah, so about 20 yards. Confident field goal range there. About 20 yards, I'd say. That's me, though. I don't know how far you think you need to go to get solid field goal range, but 22 seconds left, 29 seconds left. I think they have all 3 timeouts left, but so he dumps it off. Mr. Dang it. Jacob Hollister picks up about 8 yards, but we're still sitting at 24 seconds left, the 50-yard line. So you got to pick up maybe 15. I think 15 more yards, and you're sitting pretty field goal range-wise. So let's see what they do here. Drops back to pass. He throws over the middle. So we're going to be sitting. They have 1 timeout left, I think. 20 seconds left. 46-yard line of the SEC. First down would really clinch field goal range. Got to get at least somewhere near that first down marker, though. So let's see what they do here. They throw it short. Jacob Hollister takes it just short of their first down marker. And I feel like they're going to chew this clock. Take the timeout. Yeah, that's what they're going to do. Kick field goal with Jason Sanders. But we got 6 seconds left. And it looks like it's definitely a field goal. So let's see if Jason Sanders can make this field goal here. Jason Sanders. Let's see. All the pressure on Jason Sanders to make it a 14-point game going in halftime. He kicks it. It's up. It's good. 2 seconds left on the clock. Anyways, I like to just say Please like and subscribe if you're enjoying this content. I'm enjoying putting it out to you. It's really the only thing that's keeping me sane at the moment. But please hit the like and subscribe button. Put comments if you have any idea for videos down below. It's very helpful. I'm thinking I'm going to do some draft analysis, so you guys are wondering which players I think your team should draft, which probably no one does. But, I mean, some people take anyone's advice, but I'm very good at this. No, I'm really not that good. I thought Ryan Finley was the second best quarterback in this draft class, and man, was I wrong about that. And I didn't even have Gardner Minshew in my top 10, but I did nail Daniel Jones was going to be good. I ranked him ahead of Haskins, so I mean, obviously I'm smart there. I ranked Drew Lock pretty high, so I mean, I'm smart, kind of. But I'm going to do top 10 quarterbacks, top 10 running backs, top 10 receivers. Probably going to do a live stream of the draft. But thank you guys for watching. It means a lot to me. Anyways, this is GGB, Colas Puppers, saying adios, amigos.